I'm delighted to be here in Omagh in West Tyrone. I've come here to firstly talk to all of our local activists because of course we're running into elections now on the 5th of May and we're running a really strong slate of candidates here. 4 candidates: Barry McElduff, Michaela Boyle, Grace McDermott and Declan McAleer, and we're very hopeful that we can get all 4 elected. We want them to be part of a strong Sinn Féin team in the Assembly, part of a strong and growing Sinn Féin team right across Ireland. And we know that there are big issues at play for people in West Tyrone, in the towns, in the villages and in rural areas. Sinn Féin is uniquely well placed to address all of those issues. We have a determination to do so. Of course we need people's support, we need people's votes to make that happen. So it's the year of the commemoration of 1916. I know that's a big thing here right across Tyrone, and we're asking people to stick with us or to come to us if you haven't voted for Sinn Féin before. In any event, this is the Republican Party, an All-Ireland party, and a party that can and will deliver for the people with the support of the people.
Well, there's a big crowd of Sinn Féiners in the town centre of Omagh, the county town of Tyrone. We're going down to nominate in the electoral office here for the Assembly elections 4 candidates in West Tyrone: myself, Grace McDermott, Michaela Boyle and Declan McAleer. And there's my nomination papers, for example, and you'll see that my proposer is none other than Peter the Great, Peter Canavan. So can we go wrong? But we're very confident. We're pushing for 4 seats here, and we're about to seize the electoral office in Omagh in the same way as the Irish Volunteers seized the GPO in 1916.
In terms of my role in the Assembly to date, I've been involved very heavily in rural development, agriculture and rural development, and indeed in some of the big infrastructure projects. We have a huge deficit, particularly in infrastructure west of the Ban. So in the time ahead we'll be prioritising large-scale projects like the A5 and A6. To date we've seen massive progress on the Strule Education Campus here in Omagh, which is a £130 million investment, 6 schools for 4,000 pupils right here in Omagh. And obviously the A5 as well. In the recent budget, Sinn Féin ensured that £229 million was set aside for the A5 and £258 million for the A6. So we have a lot of work to do in the time ahead to address the infrastructural deficit here west of the Ban. Over the course of the last 4 years I've been working very closely as part of our rural advisory team and with our Minister Michaela, and we've seen some great changes during the CAP reform process, which will make a more equal distribution of EU monies for farming and rural communities. And now we've just launched a new rural development programme, and there are many, many exciting opportunities ahead over the course of the next 6 years. And indeed we'll be in the Assembly overseeing the implementation of the new rural development programme to enhance and increase the quality of life of people living in dispersed rural areas west of the Ban.
For me, it's been my first time nominated as a candidate for Sinn Féin for the West Tyrone constituency. I'm very proud to have been selected by the party to run for Sinn Féin along with the 3 other candidates, Michaela, Barry and Declan. We have a big chance this time to increase the Sinn Féin representation in West Tyrone from 3 to 4 seats, and from now until the 5th of May I'll be out knocking every door, talking to the constituents in West Tyrone, asking the people to come out and give their vote to Sinn Féin to increase the representation in this constituency. We in West Tyrone, especially in the rural parts, face many issues on a daily basis. Sinn Féin have a proven track record of delivering for those constituents and delivering for those in rural communities.
Well, as a proud Strabane woman, standing here this morning in Omagh, handing in my nomination papers with the rest of the Sinn Féin team, I'm certainly privileged and honoured to be able to do that today in Omagh. As a proud Strabane woman, there are many, many issues that are facing people in Strabane today. I've been on the doors already, and I've had discussions with individuals around jobs, around economy, around their pensions, the public sector pensions, around health issues, educational issues, all of those issues that we have been working on within the Assembly. I'm delighted that hopefully I'll be returning to the Assembly with my strong team, Barry, Grace and Declan. And what we have achieved already within the Assembly, we can only enhance that by returning 4 strong candidates in West Tyrone.